Refrigerante, boy. Tu quer?
Quero.
Wow, I have a bad habit, guys. Diabetes, man. Kind of worried about it. Maybe I'll do a video about that next, but woo! We're here with another video like this. As you guys can see, I am at my house. I returned yesterday? No, the other day.
Boy, you better get out my face.
Oi?
Eu também acabei falando no vídeo.
Guilherme is in the video. Okay? So guys, I have come back. I returned from Sao Paulo the other day on Wednesday. And so yeah, I'm here to do a video talking. Okay, what's up guys? Micah Rice back again. Like I just said, you know, I'm in my house. I returned Wednesday. But I wanted to come back at you guys with another video. I've been wanting to do this video for a while, and this is about my experience with Portuguese and basically just like how I feel confident about, you know, going anywhere, doing anything in Portuguese now. So I've been here for almost 7 months now, and during this time, you know, I feel like I've already reached the level of fluency. Like I'm confident in everything, Guilherme, and I have no trouble conversing with the locals, doing anything. So I just wanted to like talk. And by the way, while here, you know, because of my mastering of Portuguese and what I'm going to talk about later in this video, my passion for languages and just other cultures, I started learning Japanese while I was here. I actually almost got seriously into learning German. I picked up my Spanish again because while being here, Spanish was like my love language. Like that was my passion before coming. But for some reason, when I started to learn Portuguese and I got immersed in the culture, I forgot a lot of that Spanish fast, like real fast. Like now my Spanish, I'm not gonna say it's almost nothing, but it's like really low. So yeah, I started learning. I even took like Russian for a day. I learned Chinese for a day. I learned everything. Okay. No, I was trying to learn like, you know, every day when I got here. When I first arrived here, I was putting like maybe 20 new words into my notepad on my phone every day. But now I got to the point where like that never happens. Like really, that never happens anymore. And you know, for like the last maybe month or so, I don't think I've studied Portuguese at all, like at all. And so yeah, and for the last 2 weeks I was in Sao Paulo, and actually Sao Paulo was a different story because me and my host cousin, we decided, me and my host cousin Samuel, e aí Samuel, se você está escutando, du bist ein Luder. Okay, the Germans will understand that too, that was German, so yeah. But me and my host cousin, we in Sao Paulo, we decided to use like, he wanted to learn Spanish. I told him I knew some German, and so we would just like joke around every day, like really mixing up Portuguese, English, German, and Spanish. And so we would just like talk a mix. If we didn't want somebody to understand, we'd really talk a mix. Yeah. So I wanted to share with you guys, you know, my 141 subscribers, about my tips for learning Portuguese or any language, because I also use this for Japanese. I studied Japanese for almost a year before I came to Brazil. I studied Portuguese like 4 months before coming, and I've studied Spanish for 5 years. 5 days a week for about an hour and a half a day for 5 years. Okay, so yeah, my first and most important tip, this applies to me the most because this is what helped me the most, and that would be passion. Passion. You have to have passion if you want to do anything, you know. If you want to be NBA, you need to play basketball a lot, okay? If you want to study abroad in a country, you know, you're going to be immersed in the language which will bring me to the second one, which is immersion. But you need to be passionate about that language. You know, if you're doing something without passion, you're never gonna really fully develop that skill or whatever you want to do. And for me, that was easy because languages is like my number one passion. Like, honestly, for me, my passion is like language, culture, and just like video editing, like this. And so for me, language was my passion. Like Spanish, I've loved Spanish my whole life. And so Spanish was what led me to, you know, just like love languages and culture. And so after learning Spanish, Japanese was my next thing. And so, you know, I was already passionate for many things. So when it came to Portuguese, like I was already ready to study Portuguese. And so I was good. But yeah, passion would be the first one. The second one would be dedicated studying, okay? This ties in with passion, but passion is like you have a drive to do something, but dedicated studying is like you need to put the hours in, and I'm talking about hours. You know, it wasn't simple to, you know, learn Spanish or become fluent in Spanish or then learn Portuguese and become fluent in Portuguese. You have to put in the hours of practice with, you know, before coming here actually, I have a book to recommend. It was called Portuguese for Dummies. Now, Portuguese for Dummies helped me a lot, and that was the only book I used. Portuguese for Dummies came with, I rented it out at the library, the public library. I don't think I spent any money on materials, but I rented out at the public library, and it came with a DVD for listening. And like it taught you about like all the different things of the different areas. Like for me, I never expected that I was gonna be in Bahia. I really wanted to go to Sao Paulo. That's why I did a mini exchange there. But yeah, so like I learned so many things about Bahia that I didn't learn even on the internet or anywhere before coming here because of this book. And then I got placed in Bahia. You know, I learned all the slangs or just like the expressions and the phrases that they used. So for me, like when I got here, that wasn't a surprise. Like all the little things that they use, like pra caramba, opa, o eita. None of that was a surprise. So I definitely recommend that book and dedicated study. Third tip, immersion. The third and final tip is immersion. You need to be immersed in the culture with the people to really get a feel for the language and to really master your language, okay? For me, before coming here, I feel like, I don't know, like I was alright with listening and alright with speaking, but nothing near to perfect. Nothing near to where I am now. It's not perfect, but you know, it's still good. But while being here, you know, going to school in the culture, living with a family, my family can speak English more or less, but generally we converse in Portuguese. And so I feel like just being immersed is one of the biggest helps, you know, because you understand the culture more and therefore you understand the language more. Okay, so those are my 3 tips for you guys, and this is how I have mastered Portuguese. Thank you so much guys for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up. Feel free to share it with your friends on Facebook or whatever. My social media like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat will be down below. And until the next video, ciao!
Bye bye!